Welcome Ji. Let's start Java tutorial. Today we are discussing on the expressions, statement and blocks. What these terminology generally used when we are talking as a Java programming language. These are the you write some expression, you write some statement. Sometimes we are referring this is the block. So here we are trying to understood the meaning. Okay. So as of now, we have learned about the variable parts and operators, how variables defines and what are different data types and what are the operators, how they are used. Now we are going to learn how about the expression, about the statement and a block. Okay. So the basic meaning of these are that operators may be used to building expression, okay, and which computes value. Okay, the expression are the core component of a statement, and a statement may be grouped into the block. Here, in short, three terms you have here. First, operators may build expression. So building expression, maybe we need to some operator and making some expression, and that compute value. Expression that compute value. Okay. First things expression that compute value, and when expressions are from expression, you can make a statement. A statement may be grouped into the block. Okay, so you can say expression is a very smaller component which is will be constructed with the help of operators, and with the help of this expression you can create one statement, and with the help of a statement you can make a block. Okay, so this is the you can expression, a smaller part expression can compute the value, expression can return some value, and this is a statement. A statement just use the expression to make a statement, and the set of a statement or one statement can finally create a block. Okay, so let's discuss same in more detail, okay, how this works. If we talk about the expression, so expression is a construct made of variables, operators, and method invocations. Okay, you are creating expression with the help of some variable, some operators, as well as method invocation, which are constructed according to the syntax of the Java language. Okay, and evaluated to a single value. This is the core component. Expression, after evaluating expressions, they return some value to you. This is the be note that whenever you are evaluating some expression, they result a value. They return some value. Okay. So let's example here is a one expression which returning 0 as a integer value for cadence. Similarly, array of 0 positions, you are assigning 100 as a value. So here you are using assignment operator to create your expression. Okay, similarly might be this is the expression, element 1 at index 0. Here you are returning the value from array of 0. They are returning to 1 values here. So this is the one expression. Like this is the expression. Okay, this expression whenever you are calculating with the help of a plus operator, they return the result to a value. Similarly, this is your value 1 equal to value 2. This is one expression because this evaluate and return one value boolean true or false. Similarly here, so expression is nothing but a kind of a combinations of variables and operators and maybe method invocations, and in short after evaluating they returns the value. So expressions returns the value we noted here are computed some value. If you talk in the detail the same example we discuss here, the data type of the value returned by an expression, it's depend on the element used in the expression. Okay. So what kind of a value expression returns, it's depend upon the what kind of a variables are used. In our case example, like we have like written a cadence equal to 0. In this case our return is a integer because the assignment operator return a value of the same data type as its left hand side. So if this is the integer data types, the value is you must assign only integer. So in this case our cadence is an integer. So the expressions so in the case of whatever you are written, the expressions is just completely depend upon the let's key here we have write some expressions this and assigning to value. So depend upon what data types you are doing, and after that they are returning a value. Okay, this is generally complete expressions value is only depend upon the what kind of values, what kind of data types here is specified. Here is specified the string, so all the computation come in the form of a string. If you here define as a your float, all the computation of these operators or variable come in the form of float, or you have a some string or even a boolean. So the expressions the result value also depend upon the which the container objects or value you are storing. Depend upon this data type, depend on this data type, this expression will be evaluated. Or you can reverse say key on the basis of evaluation the final value come on the depend upon your objects and the variables which are used. If you're talking about as a language, you as a language you construct the compound expression as well. As till now we have understood only one expression. So you can also construct compound multiples variable, multiple operators, and from various smaller expression as long as the data types required by the one part of your expression match on the left on the right hand side. Here example you have a write like this. This is the one expression. Okay, they evaluate one integer. After multiplications they uh, produce the returns some result. So in order to say in the order in which the expression is evaluated, okay, uh, is unimportant because the result of multiplication is depend upon the order. If all are the multiplication order, you multiply from here to here to here, doesn't any matter which operator evaluate first, but both are the multiplication operator. So in this case, there is a no dependent, and the outcome is the always same. Or you say I first multiply 1 multiply 2 and then result will be the same. Or you can say first I multiply 2 and 3, then the result will be the resulted value. In this case, we are getting same. So no matter which order you apply in the multiplications, however, but it's not true for all the expression. In this way, you cannot say this is true for all the. If you have a like the precedence order, the following expression like if you write it like this way, if you written this way like x plus y divided by 10, so this is the very unambiguous things. You if you evaluate this first x plus y and then divide by 10, it's a different result. If you first evaluate y divided by 100 and then add the first result, this is the ambiguous result. So here they are by default our JVM follow the precedence order table. Accordingly, they are evaluate. But as per the developer, reader of the code, it's ambiguous. He he may assume कि I am first evaluating x plus y, then divide by 100. If such developer want, they have to clarify the JVM कि I want this, not the this. So if you talking if talking uh, uh, specify exactly how expression will be evaluated using the balance parenthesis. So if you want, I want to inform our your JVM key first evaluate x plus y, then you have to use this parenthesis, balance parenthesis. Now it compiler, it's clear that if first I have to evaluate this expression, and whatever the result come, then we are going to apply this expression. So in this, after that we can get one proper result. This is your recommended way as well. So whenever you are using a multiple operator to making a one expression, be clear ki which expression you want to evaluate first. Okay, if you don't explicitly indicate the order of operation to be performed, so order is determined by the precedence assigned to the operator, which is the operator. So as per the operator that have a higher precedence, get evaluated first. Okay, if you not specify this balance parenthesis, by default the division is the highest precedence, then plus the division will be evaluated first and then your plus operator. But your business logic say, you know, I want to evaluate first x plus y, after the result I am going to multiply by 100. So you have to explicitly specify with a balance parenthesis. Similarly, if so the general in the case of, let's say, division operator is higher precedence than the addition plus operator. Here this is the lower precedence, this is the higher precedence order. If you write this code, compiler will evaluate the on the basis of your precedency order table, and precedence order table say first evaluate this y divided by 100, whatever the result come, just add to the x value. But it's un as a developer, it's not clear to what want. If developer want, no, I want to first divide by this and then multiplication by this. So you have to clearly specify which expression you want to evaluate first. Okay, if you are not specify anything, by default your compiler follow the operator precedency order. Highest precedence operator evaluated first, then lowercase. So this is the theory about the statement expression. Now let's talk about the statement. What is the statement? Okay. A statement assemblies say statement are roughly equivalent to sentence. Okay. One sentence is a one statement, you can say. So here the statement form a couple of unit of executions, and following types of expressions can be made into the statement by terminating the expression with a semicolon. Whenever some expressions you are terminated with a semicolon, that is also become a statement. A statement is simple kind of one statement, but you can also create a statement with the help of your some expression with a semicolon value. So statement nothing, one statement that maybe one sentence can be with a maybe form of a complete unit of execution that can be executed. Okay, that can be executed at a line. So one line that can be executed by the compiler and that's terminated with a semicolon. This is known as a statement. A statement does not return any kind of a value. This is the execution unit. This unit is executed. Okay. So be clear, expressions is evaluated and returns a value. But in the case of a statement is just a sentence, or you can say a complete unit of execution that can be executed. Okay. So if we talk these some expressions, I have discussed about the assignment expressions, maybe increment decrement is statement, method invocations, and object creations. If you can terminate this operator with a semicolon, and then your expression become a statement as well as. If you look example, such a statement called such a statement also called expression statement. Here are some example like if this is the number, so this is the complete. If you're writing this and this, I'm assigning something here. Now this become a statement. This complete become a statement. Okay, this can be one unit of execution. Similarly, this is the complete unit of execution. This is statement 2. This is similarly, this is the your this is complete one statement. System dot out and print head over. This is the complete one unit of execution that execute. But okay, similarly, if you write creating the object, okay, this is the one unit of your execution. So all the statements are terminated with a semicolon. 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 Semicolon specify the compiler that now this sequence, this sentence is completed. Now it's a one complete unit of execution. Okay, so we note that a statement is the kind of a one sentence that can be ended with a semicolon. Okay, here semicolon inform JVM that now this sentence is complete and now it's become a one complete unit of execution, and that can be executed by your compiler as JVM. So a statement is a unit of a statement that can be constructed with the help of expression statement as well as. If you're talking additional about more expression statement, there are two kind of other statement as well as. One is your declaration statement, another is the control flow statement. So statement can be two types. One is the three types. First, the your assignment statement, which we discuss. This is the declaration statement, and this is the control flow statement. So, okay, so you can say if you are assigning some value to particular data types, this is your declaration, your statement, and we are ending with the semicolon. Though this is the complete one lines, one sentence that can be a completely unit of executable. So this is the kind of your declaration statement, and your assignment statement also expresses the object create, and some either your control flow statement as well as. This is the really need to about the control flow, like if else condition, something we will discuss in a later section. Key, what are the control flow? We have need to discuss in detail key what kind of a control statement Java support. Now let's talk about the blocks part. What are the blocks? So as already discussed, the blocks is a group of zero or more statement between the balance braces. Okay, can be used anywhere in the single statement that allow. Oh, so okay. You can say ki just this is the one statement, one statement, one statement, one statement, one statement, one statement that terminated with the semicolon. If this statement you are grouped into the curly braces open and curly braces close. Okay, close. This is the one block. Similarly, like curly brace here open here and curly brace end here. This is the one block. Block one. This is the block one. This is block two. So somehow we need our some business logic. Not one sentence, not one statement is complete. Might be you have to think one, two, three, four. Set up a statement that complete our one business logics, and all are grouped into the one statement. All are grouped into the one block. That block can be one represent one business logic to complete. In the case of if some condition true, I'll do this. If some condition false, I'll do this. Sorry. So this is the you can say we the block. So suddenly we have also known whenever you are writing some methods, you are writing some block here. Okay. Similarly, like some constructor, you are writing this is the block. Means key block means just anything, any set of statement you are written inside your this curly brace open and close. This is the your one blocks. Okay, that block can be with a class block, maybe method block, maybe if block, maybe while block, lots of block you can do. The blocks is just to represent key set of a business logic you want to present. And that's in summary what till now we have learned. First we have learned our operators may be used to building your expressions with compute value. Okay, so this is the noted expressions is the things where you are compute some value that return some results. And expression is a core component of a statement. Okay, as we discussed, a statement is built with the help of expression. When one particular statement we can terminate with a semicolon, so that compiler understood that this sentence is completed and that can be single unit of executable that can be executed. And once a statement may be grouped and into the block as well as blocks means you start all the statement inside the open curly brace and the closed curly brace. Now you are getting the block. And last sometime you have the compound expression. You can create the expression with the help of multiple operators. Like here we have a star plus division anything. That's the compound expressions. And roughly as we discussed key sentence already we have discussed key sentence is a kind of one statement kind of one sentence. Okay, and sentence always a sentence end with a semicolon. So we noted that given sentence end with a semicolon, that is not kind of a expression, but this is the statement. Well, because this is the one complete unit of executable that execute, and that cannot kind of returns the value, but this is the executable statement. And similarly, when we talk about the as a simplified block, the block is the group of more than two or three statements that balance between the balance braces. And we have also learned about like these kind of examples where this is your assignment statement because we are terminating here. This is your increment assignment. This is your maybe method invocation assignment. This is your object creation assignment. Uh, statement. So we have a lot of types of statement, like here your assignment statement, increment statement, method in here method invocation statement. Here you are creating the object create a statement, and that statement terminated with a semicolon. That's become a statement. And uh, and if you group that set of a statement, you become a block. So that's complete from this talk, and from this talk, the summary is that key expressions and statement expressions are computed and results value. A statement just the sentence that can be executable unit that can execute by the your JVM. To be this point, I would like to again thank you for watching this video.